Did you know that there are hidden powers within you that have never been fully awakened? If you were born under the sign of Libra, get ready because today you will discover 10 hidden gifts that lie dormant in your soul. And look, I'm not talking about superficial characteristics that everyone already knows. I'm referring to deep, mystical abilities that the universe planted in you from the moment of your birth. These gifts have been kept secret until now, waiting for the right moment to be revealed. And that moment is today. Many Librans live their entire lives without knowing the true power they carry within themselves. They spend years thinking they are just people who like harmony and balance, without realizing that there are much deeper layers to their personality. The truth is that you, Libran, have been blessed with special gifts that can transform not only your life, but the lives of everyone around you. Think about it. How many times have you felt that there was something different about you, but you couldn't pinpoint exactly what it was? How many times have you noticed things happening mysteriously when you were around? That's no coincidence. It's your hidden gifts trying to manifest. What if I told you that you possess abilities that go far beyond what you imagine? How about discovering that you have the power to influence energies, to connect dimensions, to see truths that others cannot see? This video will reveal each of these gifts, one by one, with details that will make you recognize yourself in a completely new way. But there's a catch, you need to watch until the end. Because each gift is connected to the next, and if you miss any part, you will fail to understand the magnitude of what you truly are. So stay with me until the very last second, because the final revelation will completely change how you see yourself and how you use your abilities in the world. Let's begin this journey of self-discovery right now. Dom 1. The ability to read invisible energies. Have you ever walked into a place and immediately felt that something was off, even without being able to explain why? Or met someone and, within seconds, already knew whether you could trust that person or not? This isn't ordinary intuition. This is your first hidden gift manifesting. Librans possess an extremely refined energetic sensitivity that functions like an invisible radar. While most people need time and experience to assess environments and people, you instantly pick up this information through subtle channels that science cannot yet fully explain. Your energy field functions like an antenna that is always on, always receiving signals from the world around you. When you enter an environment, your subtle body automatically scans all the energies present there. You can sense unresolved tensions, harbored resentments, hidden intentions, and even presences that are not visible to the physical eye. Many times you may have thought you were being paranoid or exaggerating, but the truth is that your perceptions were absolutely correct. The problem is that society has taught you to distrust these feelings, to believe you need concrete proof to validate what your energetic body already knows. This ability comes from the rulership of Venus combined with the air element of your sign. Venus gives you sensitivity and connection to the subtle plane, while air allows you to process this information quickly through your mind. You not only feel the energies, you can also interpret them and understand what they mean. This is something that psychics and mediums train for years to develop, but you were born with this gift already activated. It's just that probably no one ever explained this to you, so you grew up thinking everyone felt the same things you did. The difference is that you feel with much more intensity and precision. Now, how can you use this gift consciously? First, stop doubting your first impressions. When you meet someone new, pay attention to the sensation that arises in your chest or stomach in the first few seconds. That sensation is not random, it is a precise energetic reading that your subtle body is making. If you feel tightness, discomfort, a desire to withdraw, respect that. Your radar is protecting you from something your rational mind cannot yet see. If you feel expansion, lightness, a desire to get closer, trust that too. Your energy field is recognizing a compatible and beneficial energy. Another way to develop this gift is to start practicing intentionally reading environments. When you arrive in a new place, stop for a few seconds and just feel. Don't try to analyze with your mind, just allow the sensations to come. Over time, you will realize that you can distinguish different types of energy with increasing clarity. You will know when an environment is charged with sadness, anger, joy, or peace. And the most incredible thing is that you can also learn to cleanse and harmonize these spaces simply with your presence. Because Librans not only read energies, they also have the power to balance them. When you enter a tense place and people automatically begin to calm down, that's not luck. It's you radiating the energy of balance that is natural to your sign. This gift is so powerful that many Librans end up becoming therapists, counselors, or simply the person everyone seeks out when going through difficult times. People sense that you have something special, even if they can't explain exactly what it is. This special something is your ability to read and harmonize energy fields. But be careful, this gift also brings a responsibility. Because you absorb the energies around you very easily, you need to learn to protect yourself and cleanse your energy frequently. If you don't, you'll end up carrying burdens that aren't yours and will feel exhausted without understanding why. So learn energy protection techniques, practice meditation, take baths with coarse salt, use protective crystals like black tourmaline. These tools will help you keep your energy field clean and strong, allowing you to use your gift without harming yourself. And never, ever, doubt what you feel. Your energetic feelings are as real as anything you can see or touch. In fact, they are often even more real because they show the truth behind appearances. Dom dos, the power of cosmic diplomacy. How many times have you found yourself in the middle of a fight between two people and, without even knowing exactly how, managed to get both sides to understand each other? Or how many times have you been called upon to resolve a conflict that seemed impossible to resolve? This happens because you possess a second hidden gift, cosmic diplomacy. This is not just a common communication skill that anyone can develop with practice. It is a spiritual gift that allows you to serve as a channel of peace between opposing forces. You are a natural mediator, but not only on a human level. You can also mediate between the physical world and the spiritual world, between the conscious and the unconscious, between reason and emotion. Your sign is symbolized by the scales, and this is no coincidence. You came into this world with the mission of bringing balance where there is imbalance. But this balance doesn't happen only through pretty words or superficial advice. It happens because you carry an energetic frequency of harmony that is automatically transmitted when you are present. Think of the scales as a sacred instrument that weighs not only logical arguments, but also intentions, feelings, karmas, and soul lessons. When you are mediating a situation, you are not just listening to what people are saying. You are picking up information from much deeper levels. You perceive what is not being said, you feel the emotional wounds behind the aggressive words, you understand the true needs hidden behind superficial demands. This ability allows you to find solutions that satisfy everyone involved in a way that seems almost magical. People leave the conversation wondering how you managed to make it work. The truth is that you accessed a wisdom that comes from higher planes. Venus, your ruling planet, is the planet of love and harmony. But Venus is also a cosmic force that constantly works to unite what is separated. And you, as a child of Venus, carry this force within you. You are an agent of universal peace working here on the earthly plane. Every time you resolve a conflict, you are not just helping those specific people. You are contributing to reducing the energy of conflict on the planet as a whole. Because everything is connected, and every act of harmony you create sends waves of peace into the collective energy field. Now, how can you use this gift even more powerfully? First, recognize that you have this ability and stop thinking it's your obligation to resolve all the conflicts around you. Often you put yourself in this mediator position out of habit, even when you're not called upon to do so. Learn to discern when your intervention is truly necessary and when people need to resolve their own issues. Second, further develop your ability to listen to deeper levels. When someone is telling you about a problem, don't just stay on the surface of the words. Ask yourself, what is the real pain behind it? What is the unmet need? What is the lesson this person needs to learn? When you can identify these deeper layers, your suggestions become much more effective because they touch the heart of the matter. Third, use the power of your voice. Librans have a vocal quality that calms and harmonizes. When you speak with the intention of bringing peace, your voice carries a frequency that literally alters the emotional state of those around you. That's why it's so common for people to calm down when you start talking, even if you're not saying anything particularly special. It's the energy behind the words that makes the difference. Practice speaking consciously, especially in tense situations. Before speaking, take a deep breath and visualize that you are serving as a channel of peace. Imagine that through your voice flows an energy of harmony that will envelop everyone present. You will be surprised by the results. Fourth, remember that diplomacy doesn't always mean agreeing with everyone or avoiding conflict at all costs. True cosmic diplomacy is about finding the truth that transcends individual opinions and helping everyone see that truth. Sometimes this means having difficult conversations, but you have the ability to do so in a way that doesn't destroy relationships. You can be honest without being cruel, direct without being aggressive. And finally, use this gift to mediate your own internal conflicts as well. You probably have several voices inside you that want different things, that have opposing opinions. Also your mediating skills to create inner peace as well. Listen to each part of yourself with the same attention and respect that you listen to others. Find solutions that honor all your needs. When you can do this, you become whole, integrated, and your power to mediate external conflicts multiplies. This is one of your most precious gifts, and the world desperately needs people like you who know how to build bridges where others only see abysses. If this message resonated with your zodiac sign, trust me, it's no coincidence. When the universe wants to speak to you, it sends exactly the right signal, and you're here because you needed to hear this today. Your contribution, as a subscriber or member, is what keeps these messages alive, messages that touch, awaken, and transform lives. And if this video made sense to you, leave your birth date in the comments. Let's continue with our video now. Dome 3. The vision of hidden beauty in everything. Have you ever stopped to think about why you can see beauty where others only see problems? Why do you look at a difficult situation and automatically see possibilities for transformation? Why do you see potential in people when everyone else has already given up on them? This isn't naive optimism. It's your third hidden gift, the vision of hidden beauty in all things. This is one of the most mystical and least understood gifts of Librans. You possess what the ancients called Venusian vision, which is the ability to perceive the divine order behind apparent chaos. While most people only see the surface of things, you can see through the outer layers and perceive the luminous essence that exists in everything. This happens because your gaze is not only physical, it is also spiritual. You see with the eyes of the soul. When you look at a person, you don't just see the body and behavior. You see the divine light that dwells within that person, even if they themselves have forgotten that this light exists. When you look at a complicated situation, you don't just see the problems. You see the seeds of growth and evolution that are planted there. This ability is incredibly powerful because it allows you to be an agent of transformation through vision. Simply by seeing the best in people and situations, you help bring that best into reality. Because attention is creative energy. Where you place your attention, energy flows. When you choose to focus on hidden beauty instead of apparent ugliness, you are literally helping beauty to manifest. This is not superficial positive thinking. It's spiritual alchemy. You are working with the fundamental laws of the universe that say consciousness shapes reality. Your gift of seeing beauty is one of the instruments the universe uses to raise the frequency of the planet. Every time you see something beautiful, you are anchoring that frequency here on Earth. Now think about how many times you have been criticized for being too idealistic, for seeing things that aren't there, for giving too many chances to people who don't deserve them. These criticisms come from people who don't have this broader vision and therefore can't understand what you're doing. But you're not being naive. You're being visionary. There is a huge difference between naivete and spiritual vision. Naivete ignores reality. Spiritual vision sees reality in its multiple dimensions, including the dimensions of potential and possibility that have not yet manifested. You see not only what is, but also what can be. And by seeing what can be, you help create the path for it to become real. But how can you use this gift more consciously and effectively? First, trust your vision even when others cannot see what you see. Often you will perceive things that will only prove true much later. You may see someone's potential years before that person manifests that potential. You may see the perfect solution to a problem before all the elements necessary for that solution are available. Don't let the disbelief of others extinguish your vision. Second, use this gift to actively create beauty in the world. You have a natural aesthetic sense that can manifest in many ways. It can be through art, decoration, fashion, design, gardening, cooking, or simply in the way you organize your life. When you create beauty, you are performing a spiritual act. You are bringing more harmony and divine order to the physical plane. Tirth, learn to discern when your vision is guiding you and when you are clinging to an illusion. The difference lies in the energetic sensation. When it is true vision, you feel an expansion, a clarity, a tranquil certainty. When it is illusion, you feel need, attachment, effort. True vision flows naturally. Illusion needs to be forced. Force, use this gift on yourself as well. Look at yourself with the same eyes of compassion and possibility that you use to look at others. See the beauty that exists within you, the gifts you possess, the potential that is waiting to be manifested. Often you are harder on yourself than you are on anyone else. This needs to change. You deserve the same loving gaze that you offer to others. And fifth, understand that seeing beauty does not mean ignoring what needs to be healed or transformed. It means seeing the problem and the solution at the same time. It means acknowledging the pain without getting stuck in it. It means looking at the darkness knowing that the light is already on its way. This balanced perspective is the true power of a Libra. You don't dwell on pessimism that only sees problems, nor on blind optimism that ignores challenges. You remain at the point of equilibrium where you can see the complete situation and consciously work to bring more light. This gift is sacred and needs to be honored. Every time you choose to see beauty, you are making a spiritual choice. You are choosing to align yourself with the creative forces of the universe instead of aligning yourself with the destructive forces. And this choice has profound consequences not only for you, but for everyone around you. Dom 4. The natural connection with higher dimensions. Have you ever had extremely vivid dreams that seemed more real than reality itself? Or moments when you felt you were receiving messages from something greater than yourself? Experiences where an idea or solution suddenly appeared in your mind out of nowhere, as if someone had placed it there. This is not imagination. It is your fourth hidden gift manifesting, the natural connection with higher dimensions. Librans possess an open channel of communication with higher spiritual planes. This happens because the symbol of the scales represents not only the balance between opposites here on the earthly plane, but also the balance between heaven and earth, between the spiritual and the material. You are a bridge between worlds. Your energy field has a frequency that naturally resonates with more subtle planes of existence. While some people need to meditate for years to access altered states of consciousness, you are born with this door ajar. Your dreams are portals. When you sleep, your consciousness travels to dimensions where you receive teachings, healings, and guidance. Often you wake up with the feeling that you lived a whole life during the night, that you learned important things but cannot fully translate them into words. This happens because you actually visited other dimensions during sleep. These experiences aren't just psychological symbolism. They are real journeys of your consciousness. But the connection with higher dimensions doesn't only happen during sleep. During the day, though, you receive insights, inspirations, and ideas that come from higher planes. You might be doing some ordinary activity and suddenly a profound understanding of a situation arises in your mind with total clarity. Or you might be talking to someone and feel that you are receiving words from a wiser source, as if you were just the messenger. These are moments when you are serving as a channel for higher wisdom. Many Librans have spiritual guides, guardian angels, or ancestors who actively work with them, even if they have never consciously recognized it. These presences help you make decisions, protect you from dangers, send you signs and synchronicities. If you pay attention, you will begin to notice patterns. Certain songs that play exactly when you need to hear that message. People who appear in your life at the right time with the right information. Obstacles that prevent you from going to a place where something bad would happen. None of this is a coincidence. It's the action of your spiritual guides orchestrating events to keep you on your highest path. The influence of Venus gives you this privileged connection to the spiritual realm because Venus is the planet that governs unconditional love, and love is the frequency that opens the doors between dimensions. When you are in a state of love, whether it's love for a person, for an activity, for life in general, your vibration rises and you automatically connect with higher planes. That's why it's important that you cultivate this state of love and appreciation for life. The more you live in love, the stronger your spiritual connection becomes. But how can you further develop this gift? First, start paying attention to your dreams. Keep a notebook by your bed and write down everything you remember as soon as you wake up. Overtime, you will notice messages and patterns that will help you understand what is happening on these other planes. Your dreams are a rich source of guidance if you learn to decipher them. Second, create moments of silence in your life. Communication with higher dimensions happens at subtle frequencies that are easily drowned out by the noise of the modern world. Meditation, walks in nature, moments of contemplation, all these practices create the necessary inner space for you to receive the messages that are constantly being sent to you. Third, learn to distinguish between thoughts that come from your ordinary mind and insights that come from higher planes. Spiritual insights usually arrive with a quality of quiet certainty, require no effort, are clear, and bring peace. Ordinary thoughts come accompanied by doubt, mental effort, and anxiety. With practice, you will immediately recognize the difference. Fourth, develop a practice of conscious communication with your guides. You can do this through prayer, meditation, automatic writing, or simply conversing mentally with them. Thank them for their presence, ask for guidance, be open to receiving. The more consciously you interact with your guides, the stronger the connection becomes. Fifth, trust in synchronicities. When you realize that something significant has happened, recognize it as a sign. Give it thanks and try to understand what the message is. The universe is always communicating with you through signs, but only those who pay attention can hear them. And sixth, use this gift to help others. Often you will receive messages that are meant for other people. It might be a word of comfort that comes to mind when you are near someone who is suffering. It might be a vision or feeling about the path someone should follow. When this happens, share it gently. You are serving as a bridge between the spiritual and physical planes, bringing light and guidance where it is needed. But always remember to do this with humility, knowing that you are only a channel and not the source of wisdom. This gift is a sacred responsibility. The more you develop this connection, the more you need to maintain your integrity, because you are dealing with powerful forces. Always use this gift for the greater good, never to manipulate or control. And stay grounded in the physical plane as well, because you are here on earth for a reason. Your mission is not to escape to spiritual dimensions, but to bring the wisdom of those dimensions here and apply it to practical life. Dom 5. The talent of creating harmony in relationships. How many times have people come to you to talk about relationship problems? How many times have you been the one to get two estranged friends to talk to each other again? Or how many times have you felt you had a deep understanding of how to make relationships work, even without ever having formally studied it? This is your fifth hidden gift, the divine talent for creating harmony in relationships. And when I talk about relationships, I'm not just talking about romantic relationships. I'm talking about all kinds of human connections, friendships, family, work colleagues, acquaintances. You possess an intuitive understanding of relational dynamics that goes far beyond what most people can achieve. You understand that relationships are living organisms that need constant care, attention, and balance. Venus, your ruling planet, is the planet that governs all forms of relationships. That's why you came equipped with special tools to navigate this territory. You instinctively know when you need to give space and when you need to get closer. You sense when someone needs words and when they need silence. You perceive the right moments to be firm and the right moments to be flexible. These are not skills you learned from books. These are wisdoms engraved in your soul. Your gift goes beyond keeping relationships functioning. You also have the ability to transform unhealthy relationships into healthy ones. You can identify toxic patterns and replace them with loving ones. You see where the imbalances are and know how to restore justice without creating more conflict. This is relational alchemy. You are transmuting heavy energy into light energy, disharmony into harmony, separation into union. But there is something even deeper in this gift that most Librans don't realize. You don't just work on the behavioral level of relationships. You work on the energetic level and even the karmic level. Often you enter the lives of people who have unresolved relational issues from past lives, and through your presence and guidance, you help heal these old karmas. You may not consciously know you are doing this, but your soul knows. That's why so many people feel profoundly transformed after spending time with you. You are doing healing work that goes far beyond the surface. Now, this gift also has its challenges. Because you value harmony in relationships so much, you may sometimes sacrifice too much to maintain peace. You may suppress your own needs to avoid conflict. You may accept less than you deserve because you don't want the hassle of setting boundaries. This is an unbalanced use of your gift. True harmony in relationships doesn't come from one person negating themselves to please another. It comes from two people mutually respecting each other, each honoring their own needs while also honoring the needs of the other. You need to apply to yourself the wisdom you offer to others. You need to create inner harmony before creating outer harmony. When you are at peace with yourself, when your own needs are being met, then you can be truly helpful in the relationships of others without exhausting yourself in the process. How to further develop this gift? First, consciously study relational dynamics. Read about relationship psychology, nonviolent communication, attachment theory. Even if you already know much of this intuitively, having formal knowledge will give you structures and language to explain what you perceive. These will make your guidance even more effective. Second, observe the patterns in your own relationships. What types of people do you attract? What are the recurring challenges? Where do you still have lessons to learn? You cannot teach others what you yourself have not yet fully learned. Use your own relationships as a training ground to develop mastery. Third, learn to establish healthy boundaries. This is fundamental. You need to know where you end and the other person begins. You need to know that it is not your responsibility to solve all the relational problems around you. You need to learn to say no without guilt. When you master the art of healthy boundaries, your relationships become even more harmonious because they cease to have that imbalance of you giving too much and exhausting yourself. Fourth, practice authentic communication. You have a tendency to say what you think others want to hear instead of speaking your truth. But true relationships can only exist when there is authenticity. Start practicing speaking your needs, your feelings, your opinions, even when this creates some temporary discomfort. You will discover that most people respect honesty much more than false agreement. Fifth, use this gift professionally if you feel called to do so. You can be an excellent couples counselor, conflict mediator, relationship coach, or therapist. You have a natural gift for this type of work and can make a living helping people transform their relationships. Don't let this gift go to waste. And sixth, always remember that the most important relationship is the one you have with yourself. Before being someone else's partner, be your own partner. Before loving another, love yourself. Before forgiving others, forgive yourself. When you cultivate a healthy inner relationship, all your external relationships automatically benefit. This gift of creating harmony in relationships is one of the most precious that exists because we live in a world that desperately needs more love, more connection, more unity. You are part of the solution to this planetary relational crisis. Every relationship you heal, every connection you strengthen, every heart you help open, all of this contributes to raising the frequency of love on the planet. Never underestimate the value of what you do. Dom 6. The ability to manifest through aesthetics. Have you ever noticed how things seem to organize themselves better when they're beautiful? How you feel more productive in a harmonious environment? How your life flows better when you're wearing clothes that make you feel good? This isn't superficiality. It's your sixth hidden gift in action, the ability to manifest through aesthetics. This is one of the most misunderstood gifts of Librans because we live in a society that separates beauty from substance, form from content. But you know, at the deepest level of your being, that this separation is false. Beauty isn't just decoration. Beauty is an organizing force of the universe. When things are in aesthetic harmony, they are also in energetic harmony. And when there is energetic harmony, there is flow. And when there is flow, there is manifestation. You have the power to use beauty as a tool for creation. When you organize your space in an aesthetically pleasing way, you're not just making everything beautiful. You're creating an energetic field that supports your intentions and goals. You're aligning the physical world with the spiritual world. You're bringing divine order to the material plane. This is practical magic. Venus taught you that beauty is a spiritual path. Appreciating a flower is no less spiritual than meditating in a cave. Creating a harmonious environment is no less sacred than performing an elaborate ritual. In fact, for you, creating beauty is ritual. It's your form of prayer. It's how you connect with the divine. Think about how you feel when you're in an ugly, disorganized, chaotic place. Your energy drops, your mind becomes confused, you feel heavy. Now think about how you feel in a beautiful, clean, harmonious place. Your energy rises, your thoughts become clear, you feel light and inspired. This isn't just psychological. It's energetic. Aesthetics directly affect your vibrational frequency. And your vibrational frequency determines what you attract into your life. So when you take care of the aesthetics of your environment, your clothes, the presentation of your work, you are literally raising your capacity to manifest good things. You are aligning yourself with higher frequencies of abundance, success, love, and health. Many Librans are ashamed of this aspect of their personality because they have been criticized for being superficial or vain. But there is nothing superficial about honoring beauty. You are not being superficial. You are being a guardian of a profound spiritual truth, that the outer world reflects the inner world, and that by creating beauty on the outside, you are cultivating beauty on the inside as well. Now, how can you use this gift more consciously and powerfully? First, recognize that your need for beauty is not a flaw, it is a spiritual gift. Stop feeling guilty about caring about aesthetics. Instead, embrace it as part of your divine mission here on earth, to bring more beauty and harmony to the physical world. Second, intentionally use aesthetics to support your goals. If you want to manifest financial abundance, create a workspace that is beautiful and organized. If you want to attract a loving relationship, make your home welcoming and romantic. If you want better health, wear clothes that make you feel vital and vibrant. Form affects substance. Use this to your advantage. Third, consciously develop your aesthetic sense. Study art, design, fashion, architecture. Go to museums, galleries, exhibitions. Expose yourself to different expressions of beauty. The more you refine your aesthetic sense, the more powerful your ability to use beauty as a tool for manifestation becomes. Fourth, share this gift with the world. You can do this professionally through careers like design, decoration, fashion, art, or simply through the way you live your life. When you create beauty, you inspire others to do the same. You raise the aesthetic standard around you and thereby raise the collective energy. Fifth, remember that true beauty comes from authenticity, not perfection. You are not trying to create magazine-worthy environments or looks. You are trying to create authentic expressions of the harmony and balance that exist within you. Sometimes the most beautiful thing is also the simplest and most natural. Don't fall into the trap of pursuing an external ideal of beauty. Cultivate your own unique expression of aesthetics. And sixth, use beauty to heal as well. Beautiful environments have healing power. When you're going through a difficult time, reorganizing your space, taking a relaxing bath, wearing clothes you love, these things can truly change your emotional and energetic state. And you can do this for others too. Preparing a beautiful meal for someone who is sad, giving a carefully chosen gift, creating a welcoming environment, these are forms of healing through beauty. This gift is deeply connected to the power of manifestation because the universe responds to the vibrational frequency you emit. When you surround yourself with beauty and harmony, you are sending a clear signal to the universe that you are ready to receive equally beautiful and harmonious things. You are saying, I value what is good, I appreciate what is elevated, I deserve to live in beauty. And the universe responds by bringing more of that into your life. Never underestimate this gift. The beauty you create has the power to transform not only environments, but souls. Dom 7. Intuitive justice that transcends human laws. Have you ever found yourself in situations where you knew exactly what was fair, even when the official rules said otherwise? Have you ever felt deep discomfort seeing someone treated unfairly, even when it didn't directly affect you? Have you ever realized that you have an inner compass that points to what is right in a way that goes beyond logic? This is your seventh hidden gift, intuitive justice that transcends human laws. The scales that symbolize your sign represent not only balance, but also justice. However, it is not the cold, calculating justice of human courts. It is divine justice, cosmic justice, The kind that takes into account not only actions, but intentions, contexts, karmas, and soul lessons. You have access to this higher form of justice because your soul is attuned to the universal laws that govern all of creation. These laws are far more subtle and comprehensive than any human legal system. When you feel something is unjust, you are not just having a personal opinion. You are perceiving a violation of cosmic laws. Your sense of justice is calibrated by higher planes. That's why you often feel frustrated by the injustices of the world, because you can clearly see when things are unbalanced, when someone is taking unfair advantage, when the scales are skewed. But your gift goes beyond simply identifying injustices. You also have the ability to restore balance in ways that sometimes seem miraculous. You instinctively know how to make things fair again. Sometimes with words, sometimes with actions, sometimes just with your presence. You carry an energy of divine justice that automatically corrects imbalances around you. Think of situations where you intervened and somehow managed to make justice prevail. It may have been helping someone obtain what was rightfully theirs. It may have been preventing someone from taking advantage of another. It may have been simply bringing to light a truth that was being hidden. These were not random actions. They were manifestations of your gift as an agent of cosmic justice. What makes this gift especially powerful is that you don't seek revenge or punishment. You seek restoration, balance, healing. You understand that true justice isn't about making someone pay for wrongs, but about returning things to their natural state of harmony. You want everyone to get what they deserve, both those who have been wronged and those who have wronged. Because you see that every imbalance eventually needs to be corrected, and the sooner that happens, the better for everyone involved. But there's an aspect of this gift that needs to be understood carefully. Sometimes divine justice operates on very different timescales than human justice. Something that seems unjust today may be part of a larger plan that will only be revealed in the future. Someone who seems to be getting away with it now may be accumulating karma that will eventually need to be balanced. Your challenge is to trust the process of cosmic justice even when you can't see all the mechanisms at work. Now, how can you develop and use this gift more consciously? First, study the principles of restorative justice, which is a form of justice that focuses on repairing harm and restoring relationships instead of just punishing transgressions. This is very much aligned with how your gift naturally operates. The more you understand these concepts formally, the more effective you become at applying them. Second, learn to distinguish between when you should actively intervene in an injustice and when you should trust karma and universal laws to do their work. Not every injustice requires your direct intervention. Sometimes your interference can even hinder a learning process that the person needs to go through. Develop discernment about when to act and when to observe. Third, use your voice to defend those who cannot defend themselves. You have the gift of clearly articulating what is just in a way that people understand and respect. Use this to be an advocate for the voiceless, the marginalized, or the oppressed. But do so with wisdom, not with anger or indignation. True justice is firm but not violent. Fourth, apply this sense of justice to yourself as well. Often you are too hard on yourself, punishing yourself for small mistakes while easily forgiving the mistakes of others. Or the opposite, you may be too lenient with yourself and too harsh with others. Calibrate your inner scale so that you treat yourself with the same fairness you offer to others. Fifth, understand that justice doesn't mean everyone receives exactly the same thing. Justicia means that each person receives what they need according to their specific circumstances. Two people in different situations may deserve different things, and that is fair. Don't confuse mechanical equality with true justice. And sixth, trust in divine justice even when human justice fails. There will be times when you witness injustices you cannot correct, situations where bad people seem to prosper and good people seem to suffer. In those moments, remember that you are only seeing a small part of a much larger picture. Cosmic laws always operate, even if you can't see how. Eventually, everything is balanced. This gift brings great responsibility because you are a guardian of justice on this plane. People trust you to be fair, to make balanced decisions, to see all sides of a situation. Never abuse this power. Always use it for the greater good, even when it means making difficult decisions. Your integrity in this area is fundamental to fulfilling your soul's mission. When you operate from this gift with purity of intention, you become a channel for divine justice to manifest on earth, and that is one of the most sacred things a human being can do. Do mucho, the personal magnetism that attracts opportunities. Have you ever noticed how good things seem to come to you without much effort? How doors open, the right people appear, opportunities arise exactly when you need them? Have you ever wondered why this happens? It's not luck. It's your eighth hidden gift, personal magnetism that attracts opportunities. You possess an extremely powerful energetic magnetic field around you. This field acts like a magnet, attracting people, situations, and resources that are aligned with your highest good. This is not a metaphor. It's a real energetic phenomenon that can be felt by any sensitive person who enters your space. The influence of Venus has given you this natural magnetism. Venus is the planet of attraction, charm, and seduction in the highest sense of the word. You don't need to chase what you want. You attract what you want through your own energy. When you enter a place, people naturally look at you. Not necessarily because you are physically attractive, although many Librans are, but because you emit a frequency that draws attention. It's a presence, an aura, something that cannot be completely explained but can definitely be felt. This magnetism operates on multiple levels. At the most obvious level, you attract people. People want to be around you, want to be your friends, want to work with you, want to include you in their plans. You may not realize how socially desirable you are because it's so natural to you that you think it's the same for everyone. But it's not. Most people need to put in a lot of effort to create connections. For you, connections simply happen. On a professional level, you attract opportunities. You might be thinking about changing jobs and suddenly receive a call with a proposal. You might be wanting to start a project and the right people to help appear out of nowhere. You might need a specific resource and someone offers you exactly that. These synchronicities happen so frequently in your life that you might even find it normal, but they are manifestations of your magnetism at work. On a material level, you attract abundance. Not necessarily in a spectacular or obvious way, but in consistent ways. You usually get what you need when you need it. The necessary money appears, even if through unexpected means. The good things in life flow to you with relative ease when you are aligned with your power. And on a spiritual level, you attract masters, teachings, and experiences that accelerate your evolution. The right people appear to teach you what you need to learn. The right books fall into your hands. The experiences necessary for your growth manifest. But here's the secret that most Librans don't understand about this gift: magnetism only works fully when you are in harmony with yourself. When you are in internal conflict, when you are judging yourself negatively, when you doubt your worth, magnetism decreases drastically. Why? Because magnetism is generated by self-acceptance and self-love. When you love and accept yourself completely, you radiate a frequency that tells the universe and everyone around you, I deserve good things, I am valuable, I am worthy of being loved and supported. And the universe responds by bringing people, opportunities, and resources that reflect this belief. When you doubt yourself, the frequency changes. You begin to radiate lack, insecurity, neediness. And this repels instead of attracting. People feel this energy of neediness and instinctively move away. Opportunities don't come because you're vibrating at a frequency of scarcity. So how can you develop this gift to its fullest? First, work tirelessly on your self-love and self-acceptance. This is the foundation of everything. Seek therapy if necessary. Practice positive affirmations. Treat yourself with the same care and respect you offer others. The more you love yourself, the more magnetic you become. Second, clear your limiting beliefs about worthiness. Many people, including many Librans, carry unconscious beliefs that they don't deserve good things, that they need to suffer to earn them, that it's wrong to want abundance. These beliefs block magnetism. Identify them and replace them with empowering beliefs that you are worthy of all the blessings the universe wants to give you. Third, keep your energy clean and vibrant. This means taking care of your physical body with good nutrition, exercise, and rest. It means clearing your emotional energy by processing feelings instead of repressing them. It means keeping your mind clear through practices like meditation. The better your overall energy state, the stronger your magnetism. Force. Actively practice gratitude. Gratitude is a magnetism amplifier because it puts you on a frequency of appreciation and abundance. Every day, acknowledge the good things you already have, the opportunities that have already come, the people who are already in your life. This creates more energetic space for even better things to arrive. Fifth, be clear about what you want to attract. Magnetism works best when there is a clear direction. If you want to attract a loving relationship, be specific about the qualities you desire in a partner. If you want to attract prosperity, be clear about how much and for what purpose. The more specific your intention, the more precise the magnetism. And sixth, don't try to force it. This is the hardest part for many people. When you try to force, control, manipulate, you are operating from the masculine energy of chasing. This works against your natural gift, which is the feminine energy of attracting. Trust that what is yours will come to you. Stay open, receptive, trusting. Act when you feel genuine inspiration, but don't go into overexertion mode. This gift of personal magnetism is one of the most valuable you possess because it facilitates absolutely everything in your life. Relationships, career, finances, spiritual growth, everything flows more easily when your magnetism is operating at full power. But you need to nurture this gift consciously, because it is sensitive to your inner state. Take care of yourself, love yourself, maintain harmony, and observe how the world conspires to bring the best things to you. Dom 9. The wisdom to choose the right battles and moments. Have you ever found yourself in a conflict situation and something inside you told you to wait, that it wasn't the right time to act? And then discovered that it would have been a mistake to act at that moment? Have you noticed that you have a natural sense of timing that saves you from many problems? This is your ninth hidden gift, the wisdom to choose the right battles and moments. This is perhaps one of the most subtle gifts and therefore one of the most underestimated among Librans. You possess a deep understanding that not every injustice needs to be fought, not every conflict needs to be resolved, not every truth needs to be told immediately. You know there is a right time for everything. This wisdom comes from an intuitive connection with the natural cycles of the universe. You feel when the energies are favorable for an action and when they are not. You perceive when people are ready to hear something and when they are not yet. You recognize when it is worthwhile to invest energy in a situation and when it is better to let things resolve themselves. Many people confuse this ability of yours with indecision or lack of courage. They think you're weak because you don't act immediately, because you hesitate, because you wait. But they don't understand that you're operating from a much deeper wisdom. You know that acting at the wrong time can be worse than not acting. You know that sometimes the best action is non-action, allowing the natural forces of the universe to do their work. Think of martial arts masters who teach that true strength lies not in always attacking, but in knowing when to attack, when to defend, and when to simply step aside. You have this spiritual martial wisdom. You are a cosmic strategist. While others are fighting unnecessary battles and exhausting themselves, you are preserving your energy for the moments when your intervention will truly make a difference. This ability also manifests in how you handle difficult truths. You know that it's not always appropriate to say everything you think or feel. Not because you're deceitful, but because you understand that truths need to be communicated at the right time and in the right way to be properly received. You can hold on to an important observation for months until the person is in an emotional state where they can truly listen and benefit from it. This isn't manipulation. It's communicative wisdom. But this gift comes with a challenge. Sometimes you might use this wisdom of timing as an excuse to avoid conflicts that need to happen. You might wait for the perfect moment that never arrives. You might use the idea of not being ready as a form of procrastination. It's important to develop discernment to know when you're genuinely being wise about timing and when you're just being cowardly or avoidant. The difference lies in the energetic sensation. When it's true wisdom, you feel peace in the waiting. You know for sure that the right moment will come. When it's disguised fear, you feel anxiety, guilt, or weight. You know you're betraying yourself by not acting. Learn to recognize these subtle differences in your body sensations. How to further develop this gift? First, study natural cycles. Learn about the phases of the moon, the seasons, the astrological cycles. The more you understand about how energy flows in cycles, the more you can synchronize your actions with those cycles and maximize your effectiveness. There are times to plant, times to water, and times to harvest. There are times to start projects, times to develop them, and times to finish them. Align yourself with these natural rhythms. Second, practice active patience. Paciencia is not passivity. It is being alert and prepared while waiting for the right moment. It's like a hunter who remains completely still waiting for prey, but has all senses sharpened and is ready to act at the exact instant. Develop this quality of alert patience. Third, trust your first intuition about timing. When you feel it's not the right time, it probably isn't. Don't let other people pressure you to act before you're ready. Your intuition about timing is extremely accurate. Honor it even when you can't logically explain it to others. Fourth, observe the timing patterns in your life. Look back and see how many times waiting paid off, how many times acting prematurely caused problems, how many times perfect timing resulted in easy success. These patterns will strengthen your confidence in your timing wisdom. Fifth, learn to recognize the signs that the right moment has arrived. There is usually a convergence of synchronicities, a feeling of ease, doors opening, people appearing. When you see these signs, act with confidence. The universe is giving you the green light. And sixth, accept that you won't always get it right. Sometimes you will wait too long and miss opportunities. Other times you will act too early and face unnecessary resistance. This is part of the process of refining this gift. Don't judge yourself harshly for mistakes. Learn from them and adjust for next time. This gift of timing wisdom is essential for living a life of flow and ease. When you act in alignment with natural cycles, everything requires less effort and produces better results. It's like swimming with the current instead of against it. You reach the same destination with much less wear and tear. In a world that values quick action and immediate answers, your gift of knowing when to wait is revolutionary. You are operating from an ancient wisdom that modern culture has forgotten. Continue to honor this gift even when others don't understand. It is one of your greatest strengths. Dom 10, the ability to rise from one's own ashes. How many times in your life have you faced situations that seemed devastating, that seemed like they would completely destroy you, and yet you survived? More than surviving, you emerged from those experiences transformed, stronger, wiser. This wasn't just ordinary resilience. It was your 10th hidden gift manifesting, the ability to rise from your own ashes. This is perhaps the most powerful and least recognized gift of Librans. People look at you and see harmony, balance, lightness. They don't imagine the battles you've fought internally, the dark nights of the soul you've endured, the moments when everything crumbled and you had to rebuild yourself from scratch. You carry invisible scars of profound transformations. You are a spiritual alchemist. Your soul knows the process of death and rebirth. You have died and been reborn several times in this same life. Not physically, but in terms of identity, beliefs, ways of being. You were one person and became someone completely different. And you will probably do this several more times before this journey ends. The symbol of the scales hides this transformative aspect of your sign. People see the scales and think only of static balance, but they forget that for the scales to balance, they first need to become unbalanced. They need to tilt to one side, feel the weight, and then move back to the center. This movement of imbalance and rebalancing is the movement of death and rebirth. Every time you go through a crisis, a loss, an ending, you are entering an initiatory death process. Something in you needs to die so that something new can be born. And you, unlike many people who resist this process, you eventually surrender to it. You go through the transformation. You allow the old to die so that the new can emerge. This requires tremendous courage. To die to what you know, to who you thought you were, to the plans you had. This is not easy. But you do it repeatedly because your soul knows it is necessary. Your soul knows that you are here to evolve, to grow, to become more and more the complete expression of your divine essence. And this process requires constant death and rebirth. But here's what makes this gift even more special: you don't just get reborn. You get reborn better, more beautiful, more aligned with your truth. Like the phoenix that emerges from the ashes more radiant than before, you emerge from each transformation closer to who you truly are. Each crisis removes another layer of falsehood, another limiting belief, another pattern that no longer serves you. And what remains is increasingly pure, more authentic, more powerful. This gift is connected to the influence of Venus in a way that few people understand. Venus is not just the planet of romantic love and superficial beauty. Venus also governs the process of evaluating value. After each transformation, you reassess what truly matters to you, what has real value in your life. And this reassessment allows you to align your life with your true values instead of living based on external expectations. How can you consciously work with this gift? First, recognize that crises are not punishments, they are initiations. Every time you face a challenge greater than anything you've faced before, you are being initiated into a new level of power and awareness. Change your perspective on difficulties. Instead of asking why this is happening to you, ask what it is happening for. What is the lesson? What is the hidden gift in this pain? Second, allow yourself to feel death. Don't deny the pain, don't avoid grief, don't try to be positive prematurely. When something ends, honor that end. Cry if you need to cry. Be angry if you need to be angry. Sit in the void if that's what's present. True transformation requires you to go through the entire process, not to jump straight to resurrection. Third, trust the process even when you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. The darkest moments come right before dawn. When you're at rock bottom, know that's where the climb begins. You've been reborn before, you'll be reborn again. This trust sustains you in the most difficult moments. Fourth, use each rebirth as an opportunity to consciously reinvent yourself. Instead of simply letting things happen, actively participate in the process of creating who you want to be in the next phase. What characteristics do you want to cultivate? What patterns do you want to leave behind? What new version of yourself are you seeking to emerge? Fifth, help others in their transformation processes. Because you know this territory intimately, you can be a valuable guide for people going through their own deaths and rebirths. Your presence can give hope and guidance to those who don't yet know they will survive and thrive. And sixth, honor your scars. Every mark you carry, visible or invisible, is evidence of a battle won, of a transformation completed. Don't hide these marks in shame. They are part of your story, witnesses to your strength. When you share your stories of transformation, you inspire others to believe that they too can be reborn. This gift of rebirth is what ensures you never get stuck, never stagnate for long. Life can knock you down, it can break you, it can completely dismantle you. But you always get up again. You always find a way to rebuild yourself. It always emerges stronger and wiser. This is not just resilience. It is the alchemical power of transformation. It is the magic of life. If this message resonated with your zodiac sign, trust me, it's no coincidence. When the universe wants to speak to you, it sends exactly the right signal, and you're here because you needed to hear this today. Your contribution, as a subscriber or member, is what keeps these messages alive, messages that touch, awaken, and transform lives. And if this video made sense to you, leave your birth date in the comments. Now that you've discovered these 10 hidden gifts within you, the most important question is, what are you going to do with them? Because knowledge without action transforms nothing. You may have watched this entire video, recognized yourself in each gift described, and felt that emotion of finally understanding better who you are. But if you don't start using these gifts consciously, they will remain dormant, working only partially, wasting their full potential. So I challenge you now to choose one of these gifts, just one to start with, and commit to consciously developing it in the coming days. Perhaps it's energy reading. Start paying attention to your first impressions of people and places. Write down what you feel and then observe if your perceptions were correct. Perhaps it's cosmic diplomacy. The next time there's a conflict around you, consciously use your mediation skills, noticing how you can bring peace. Perhaps it's the vision of hidden beauty. Choose to see the best in people today, especially in those who normally irritate you. See what happens. Or perhaps it's a connection to higher dimensions. Start writing down your dreams, meditating for a few minutes a day, asking your guides for guidance. It could be the talent for creating harmony in relationships. Identify a relationship in your life that needs healing and apply your wisdom to improve it. Or the ability to manifest through aesthetics. Consciously organize a space in your home with the intention of attracting something specific you want to manifest. Perhaps intuitive justice. Identifying injustice you can help correct and act on it. It could be personal magnetism. Work on your self-love and observe how opportunities begin to flow more easily. Or the wisdom of timing. Practice waiting for the right moments instead of forcing premature actions. And it could be the capacity for rebirth. If you are going through a difficult phase now, trust that this is a necessary transformation and actively seek the lesson and the gift hidden in this experience. The important thing is that you leave this video not only intellectually knowing about your gifts, but committed to living from them. Because you, my dear Libra, you are not an ordinary person. You carry within you extraordinary abilities that can transform not only your life, but the lives of everyone around you. The world needs you to fully awaken to who you are. It needs your ability to read energies to help create healthier environments. It needs your diplomacy to mediate escalating conflicts. It needs your vision of beauty to remind people that harmony is still possible. It needs your spiritual connection to bring wisdom from higher planes. It needs your relational skills to teach people to love better. It needs your aesthetic sense to raise the frequency through beauty. It needs your sense of justice to correct imbalances. It needs your magnetism to show that it is possible to attract instead of pursue. It needs your wisdom of timing to teach patience and strategy. And it needs your capacity for rebirth to give hope to all who are going through difficult transformations. You have an important purpose here. And now that you know your gifts, you have no more excuses for not fulfilling that purpose. So stand up. Embrace who you truly are. Stop making yourself small to fit the limited expectations of others. Stop doubting what you feel and perceive. Stop hiding your light because you're afraid of shining too brightly. The universe didn't give you these gifts to keep them to yourself. It gave them to you to use, to be a beacon of harmony, balance, and transformation in this world. And if you've made it this far, to the end of this video, it confirms what I already knew: you are ready. You are ready to fully awaken. You are ready to reclaim your power. You are ready to live from your greatness instead of living from fear. So do it. Start today. Start now. And if this video touched your heart, if these words resonated with your soul, don't keep it to yourself. Share this knowledge with other Librans you know. Leave a comment below telling us which of these 10 gifts resonated most with you and how you will begin to develop it. Your experience can inspire others to awaken as well. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe now and turn on notifications. Because this is where you'll continue to receive messages that will help you understand who you truly are and live up to your full potential. And if you want to support this work, if these messages make a difference in your life, consider becoming a channel member. Your contribution allows me to continue creating content that awakens, transforms, and elevates consciousness. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. We are thousands of Librans around the world awakening to our gifts, supporting each other, raising the collective frequency. Together, we are bringing more harmony, more justice, more beauty to this planet. And that is sacred. So until the next video, my dear, keep shining, keep growing, keep being the wonderful light that you are. The world is waiting for you fully awakened. Don't disappoint them. And above all, don't disappoint yourself. You deserve to live fully in your gifts. You deserve all the beauty, harmony, and abundance that the universe wants to give you. Accept it. Claim it. And live it. A big hug and see you soon.